Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. And today, we are going to be diving into X-Men 10 of Swords. This is part 18 of 22, or Hellions issue number 6. Now, if you guys haven't been keeping up with Hellions or X-Men or any of these things, I'll be sure to leave a link in the description and at the top of the video. You guys can check out the entire playlist of everything 10 of Swords related. Now, where we last left off with the Hellions, they were taking off to go find the 10 swords of Arakko. Now, they're going to do this to essentially make the other side forfeit before the fight even began. Now, our Hellions arrive. They finally arrive at the place that they've been trying to get to, but it wasn't without any kind of loss or turmoil in a sense. Havoc literally had to sacrifice an eye to pay a toll to get over a bridge. They saw a lot of horrors in their way, and it seems like they've actually lost quite a bit of time just trying to get here. And this is when they're met by an individual up on a rock. Now, this individual's name is Tarn the Uncaring. And the Hellions, upon seeing him, are just like, we're discovered. Let's question him real quick, find out where these swords are, and be on our way. And Tarn lets them know, they're already too late at this point. Those swords are already in Otherworld, and the contest has already begun. So, you guys being here is really pointless now. And while they're all arguing amongst themselves, Tarn tries to do some mind reading on Mr. Sinister. And he finds out that he came here for the true treasure, which is the genes of the mutants of this world. And this is where Havoc just loses it. It's just you lied to all of us. Also, you could add to your stupid little collection. You played us, you played the council. We're just done with you at this point. But Tarn lets Mr. Sinister know that he also has a collection of mutants that he has genetically mutated in some sense. And he shows them the Locust Vial. Now, there's a few individuals here. There's Mother Rapture, there's Hex, Butcher, Sickbird, Mudgear the Rentcar, and Amino Fetus. Now, they all have, kind of unique abilities. But really, what we're taking away here is that they were mutants at one time, and Tarn the Uncaring manipulated their geno in some way, shape, or form to enhance their powers, but they also follow his orders. And of course, Mr. Sinister, being himself, can't help himself, and he releases his little nano bites to collect blood samples. And Tarn the Uncaring's just all right, man, I told you you could look but not touch, and since you're touching, obviously we're gonna handle you. And this is where we see all hell just break loose. Nanny is immediately just blown to crap. Empath just takes off. Wild Child is trying to hold his own. Havoc gets his hands cut off. Our team is just getting wrung. And their only choice here is to escape, to run, to get to the portal as fast as they possibly can. And as they're all running out to the gate, Mr. Sinister is caught by Tarn the Uncaring, and he has him in his control. But this is when we jump over to the Avalon Gate, the court of King Jamie. And this is where Empath shows up. There's a bunch of guards, surrounding the guys that just came through the gate. And so he controls them in a sense. And this is when Grey Crow comes up to him and just guts him with a knife. Just kind of payback for controlling him over all this time. And as they get through the Krakoa portal, there's smoke that goes up everywhere. And of course, it's Mr. Sinister. And he comes through and he just starts murdering freaking everybody on his team. And then he tries to play it off like he had no clue and that this was all just a horrible attack done on them. And that will be the end of this issue. So, there wasn't a whole lot to this one. It was really just Mr. Sinister effing up. Just really, really bad. Now, how this all plays moving forward is going to be very interesting. Especially him having the blood samples now of mutants that were mutated from their mutant form already. So this is only going to help his geno program that he has going on, his little collection that he's been building up. But we just saw the Hellions really just ripped apart in a a matter of like a 30-second span, we see our heroes just annihilated. And then Mr. Sinister turns on them. Like, just turns on them and just murders them all. At least he did it in Krakoa, though, where they can be revived. And I'm sure that was his plan, just so he could get long enough to be able to do whatever he wants to do when it comes to the council and so on and so forth. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, everybody always enjoys seeing Mr. Sinister in some comics. He's always a good relief. Personally, I like Empath more. You know, the name and his attitude, you know, definitely don't coincide with one another. And I think it's one of the things that makes him so awesomely unique. But yeah, if you guys have not yet, please be sure to like and subscribe to the page. And until the next video.